1.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. In the studio with us this morning, Mark Bertig and Dick Clawson, as we talk Youth Legion Baseball. And, I know I announced something else for this segment, but Mark never follows through and didn't tell me that he had scheduled you for this segment here. So. Oh, yeah? I didn't get it. Oh, well. That's okay. We're good.
You're flexible. That's why I like working with you guys.
Sure. We can do this. The PA Youth Legion Western Regional Baseball Tournament comes right here to Indiana County, to First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Happening this weekend, Dick. This is such a wonderful event, and Mark is going to tell us as well about the Homer City Boosters and the area, Homer City Area Athletic Boosters. They have some wonderful events coming on as well. This is a big weekend.
It's going to be a very good weekend. A lot of fun, absolutely. And with the promotion that Mark's done with the teams that are coming here, I've had a couple of calls. They're going to bring some extra fans.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wow. My goodness gracious. Mark, the boosters have really gone the extra mile here for this weekend.
Well, we always try to make it a major league experience for the teams that are participating. And we have a couple of added attractions for sure. It's the 65th anniversary of the Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, which was founded by five visionaries in the late 1950s. I think they started talking about it from the stories that we were told in 1957, and they were incorporated as a Pennsylvania nonprofit in 1958 for the purpose of raising money and supporting a midget, or AKA elementary age football team. And my, have things grown since then with the amount of money it takes to all year round for all of the sports. It's Little League, it's T-ball, it's coach pitch, it's the Little League age group, the Legion age group, it's girls softball, it's elementary girls and boys basketball, it's 3 levels of midget football, and it's probably, just estimating, $150,000 in and out of a checking account over the course of a year. And there are times when it's a struggle. Events like this can help if we're well organized and we get support, which we generally do. So we're looking forward to a great weekend. We have the Pirate Parrot coming Saturday night as part of our 60th anniversary celebration. Scheduled to arrive around 6:30. We'll have a little ceremony on the field and induct 3 new lifetime members to the organization. Lifetime members are those individuals that have devoted at least 10 consecutive years at some point, and one of them is deceased. One that we found out, we don't know why, was never formally inducted. A gentleman by the name of Lefty Smetana. He was one of the founding fathers, and he was the only one that wasn't a lifetime member. And years go by, and sometimes guys get forgotten. But we're going to honor him posthumously and then induct 2 new lifetime members who have devoted a lot of time. So we'll have that, and then capped off Saturday night with a spectacular fireworks display. A lot of folks are now familiar with Starfire fireworks out of northern Cambria. That's where they're coming from. We had a meeting a couple of Saturdays ago on where they will start setting up, and we're going to invite kids to sit in the left field area if they want, right on the grass, and Dick's going to provide the popcorn, and we have a music soundtrack we'll be playing, and so we encourage, and kids are free Saturday after 2 o'clock. Admission for children free of charge. And if there's a group that you would like recognized, we don't care. Clymer, Indiana, we know you have kids coming down. If you are involved on a championship team, you want to bring the kids down, hey, please do. We'll acknowledge them, and it's going to be a fun evening as we celebrate the 65th anniversary. So a lot going on.
Yeah, there really, really is. And, Dick, the main attraction, of course, is the fact that there's a heck of a lot of good baseball teams.
That's right. We're here to play baseball. You know that's for sure.
So the action gets underway on Friday.
Friday morning, 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And you've got 4 games Friday, 4 games Saturday. 4 games Sunday,
right.
and then you've got championship activity. You've got a consolation, or not really a consolation, but a placement game.
Right, for third place.
For third place, and then the championship.
Then a region championship, that's correct, yeah. We've got teams, 3 teams from the Erie area, 3 teams from Monroeville area, Westmoreland County, and then Homer City as the host, and SW Jack is the Indiana County champion.
Yeah, and boy, they know how to put on a tournament there, don't they?
Oh my goodness, it's so easy. Makes my job easy as a tournament director. Everything's in place. We've got a schedule that's pretty much met. We did get a wrench thrown in there with the Pirate Parrot coming, but hopefully that'll be off the field and around the stands and keep the kids happy that way.
Well, he'll be on the field a little bit too.
Yeah. Well, the Pirate Parrot is such a big part of baseball in Western PA. For him to come here, that's a big deal.
That's a grand slam home run. That's exactly right.
Yeah. The baseball itself is a really high caliber of baseball, though, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. You've got the three teams from Westmoreland County all have been in the state championships in the past few years, and that's the first in 45 years of Legion baseball to have teams from the West actually get into the championships.
Yeah.
And we've got very good representatives from the out east. We've got some new names, but we also have some old names from the tournaments out east.
And, of course, the Western Regional seems to always feature the team from Mill Creek. That's just a traditional power.
Pretty much so, and that's here at McDowell High School. They've got a very good program. They actually had 2 youth teams this year, and the older of the youth teams won this year. Last year it was the younger that won their area. So we got Sagertown. 4 kids on the Sagertown youth team were on the championship quality high school team this year.
Yeah.
Playing baseball in state championships till the middle of June.
Amazing talent level coming here, and our Indiana County teams don't go to sleep on them.
Oh, not at all. No, they're very competitive. It's nice to see that they're up for the game today.
Yeah.
I'll say, Todd, that it's one of the better SW Jack teams I've seen in a long while. They had some issues, as a lot of teams do now, with travel ball and what have you. It's hard to get the whole team, the whole band together.
Yeah.
But toward the end of the year, in the playoff game that I had the championship game that I had to manage in our league president Frank Garetano's absence, man, they look strong. And if you're looking for like maybe the marquee game of opening day, there's no doubt that it's the 4:00 game between SW Jack and once beaten Penn Trafford. They lost their first game in the Westmoreland League playoffs in the best-of-3 championship series to Murraysville. Did win Game 3. So they are powerful, and their coach admits, Steve Frias, they have a little chip on their shoulder because they got upset by Connellsville in the championship of the Western Regional last year. So that 4:00 game, I think, is going to be a tone setter because those 2 teams are in Pool B as we play pool play.
Yeah.
And the winner of that game obviously going to have the upper hand as you move forward. So that's a 4:00 game. Renda Digital TV, we should mention, you're going to be involved. We'll have 6 of the 12 games on live video stream on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it works out that Friday and Sunday are back-to-back, 4:00 and 7:00.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It'll be a great big weekend of baseball, but for folks who have never been there, Mark, it really is an experience, and it's a community type of experience.
Well, I was late getting here because of delivery. We always have at least one thing that's last minute, and just with shipping delays and production delays, we have a new pitch count scoreboard and radar gun. With a couple of backlit sponsorship signs that got delivered this morning, and the driver came from Arkansas, I think, and he ended up sleeping in our parking lot, but they were trying to figure out how to offload the crates. I was just showing Mr. Clawson a couple of photos. So it ends up we are at a Roan. He slept in the parking lot, and then we had to go to Roan Lumber. Thank you, Joe Roan, and Joe Jr. and Eric and everybody involved up there with getting 2 large 26-foot wide crates unloaded, about 6,000 or 8,000 pounds, and they're going to then transport them down to the ball field, and Anderson Electric is going to be installing them. But the driver slept in our parking lot, and he said, I woke up this morning, I really didn't know where I was at, other than I got a peaceful night's sleep down here, and I looked at your magnificent ball field. He goes, this is beautiful. We don't have anything like this in Arkansas.
Wow.
So that was cool.
Got the endorsement, huh?
I want to say, too, that in the program book, which is free on opening day, we have an article on the 65th anniversary of the Booster Club. And I, through Tony Cacagna, the sports editor of the Gazette, we lined up Phil Kamor, who you may know, formerly of the Altoona Mirror. And he did a wonderful article, and Tony asked for permission, actually, to publish it in the Gazette. So I think tomorrow or Friday that will be in there. And Phil said to me, my writing style is that he asked me, do you have any participants that maybe came up through your program that enjoyed success in life. So, we put our heads together, and the one of the big ones, and it was football-oriented, which was great because that's how the organization was founded. Mr. Ben McAdoo, former coach of the New York Giants and so successful at the collegiate and pro levels as an offensive coordinator, is featured in that article. Some former players of mine that received D1 scholarships like Derek Meckling, Doug McNulty. It's in today's Gazette? Okay. So
Great article.
Great article, Dick says. So that's something to read, and it'll be in the program book, too. And we just want to honor the thousands of kids that have been touched by the organization over 65 years and the wonderful volunteers, 100% volunteer-based organization, the job that many adults have done to nurture those young athletes at the time.
Yeah. We only have a minute left. Dick, coming up this weekend, it's just a really special time for the community, for the Homer City area boosters, for everybody who loves baseball and loves these kids, huh?
That's exactly right. And if you're a baseball purist, it's great because it's back to back to back to back, and it's a good food. I do the state tournament across the state the last 30 years, and invariably this is the best place. Boyertown's nice, but Homer City, they do an excellent job. It's a beautiful facility. I offer this regional tournament to every team in the western part. There's 65 teams. They all say we want to go to Homer City. We do not want to go. And up in Erie, we could do it on turf fields. They want to come down here and play on an excellent field.
Yeah.
And these volunteers are great. Believe me, they are wonderful to work with.
The Parrot is here on Saturday, the fireworks on Saturday, but it's a whole weekend of baseball activity, Mark. Wonderful volunteers. We've got 20 seconds left to thank all the volunteers who are going to put it out this week.
Well, core group, my co-chair is Don Mester, Denny Mester, Chris Graham. Chris' wife Sarah runs the concession stand. I could go on and on. I don't mean to slight anybody, just a team effort, but those are the core folks that get it done.
Yeah. Can't wait for the tournament. It's this weekend, starting on Friday morning, first game at 10 a.m. Gentlemen, thank you.
As always, thanks to your company for taking care of this. We appreciate it.
It is our
Renda
pleasure.
Broadcasting, good people.
It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Yeah.
When I say manufactured home, what do you think of?